It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, Wiki, and you're checking out the Mixtape podcast. It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, and you're tuned into the Mixtape this evening. Y'all, hope everybody's doing all well in these COVID streets, y'all. I have a very special guest this evening, y'all. It's all black. I feel like it's Black Girls Magic Week, y'all. She's
Girl
dope.
Magic.
Woo, woo, y'all. She's dope. She's a lyricist. She's in her own lane. I got none other than Miss Day.
Hey.
How you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, girl. Blessed and what they say, highly flavored. So,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Thank
Hallelujah, y'all. Man, so before we started taping, we started talking about Savage. Because if I'm just going to put it out there.
Because I'm a savage. Classy,
Hey.
bougie, ratchet.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't going to sing
The
the
Saints
whole
going to turn it off, Lord. The Saints going to turn off the radio.
Don't turn it off. We got a message real quick. We got a message.
Here, right? It's a message, right? So we were talking about it, and Miss Day was like, man, I love the song. I love the chorus, but it's that one thing that Beyonce says. He said, I can't get with. What's the verse?
On that demon time, might start a OnlyFans,
Yeah,
whatever.
all that. So we were like demon time, like,
Yeah.
you know, the whole
When
Illuminati.
you hear,
all
when you
that.
hear demon, it's just like you just cut it off from there. It's like demon where, huh?
Like,
Woo.
I don't want him in my-
Where,
I don't want him in my
I don't
car.
want no parts. But here's the gotcha.
See, the gotcha is, we were talking, we have two gentlemen in the room who know more about cars than we do. They were like, hey, maybe he's talking about, or she's talking about a Challenger. And I'm like, a Challenger? I say, is she challenging God? What is she challenging? But no, the Demon Challenger is a $100,000 vehicle that goes from 0 to 60
That's right.
in 2.3 seconds.
2.3 seconds. And let me translate her lyrics for you.
Speak on
Because
it.
you know you still might not get it, but let me help you out.
Hallelujah.
Okay? So she said, on that demon time might start an OnlyFans. That means 2.3 seconds. She gonna start an OnlyFans real fast. She's gonna start an
Real
OnlyFans.
fast. That's all it means.
It just mean real fast.
Quickly.
It's just metaphors.
That's it. Maybe we're not gonna get into the OnlyFans. We ain't gonna go that far.
I
We're
ain't
gonna
even
stop
you know,
at
that's-
the, we're gonna stop right
we
there.
gonna stop. We just work focused on the demon time. I
On
ain't
the
talking
demon
about
time.
the OnlyFans. Hey, listen. You know what? OnlyFans is becoming very popular nowadays, and it's not even just what we think it is.
Really?
though.
See, that's
A
another
lot
thing.
of
It's
people.
not on the surface. There you go.
Yes, people are transforming. OnlyFans, it used to be like a porn site or whatever.
did. It was. That's why
and
I'm thinking
it's
it's
more
only see me.
musicians are actually going on there putting
Really?
just content that they don't normally put on their other
you
social
can
medias
pay
to get
for
that
it.
money because everybody hurting right now. They need their coins, and they said you're gonna pay to see the extra stuff, and it ain't gotta be their body. It ain't gotta be them showing this, that, and third. It's musical stuff. And my friend, she's a fitness instructor in Pittsburgh. She started an OnlyFans and she does fitness on there. So it's not just
Well.
sexual things. So y'all need to be more open minded, just a
Well,
little
I
bit
might
more.
need to be on more. I need to
be on OnlyFans somewhere. Listen,
Okay,
let me put
bro.
some OnlyFans some Bible quotes on
There
there.
you go.
Every day, get some Bible quotes for the price of $2. Now, if I could just get all of my followers to sign up, that'd be great.
Girl, for $2?
Quote a day.
$2 a day? But you gonna have to put something after that OnlyFans, like OnlyFans for Jesus, or OnlyFans for
OnlyFans
saints or
for
something.
Jesus. OnlyFans for Christians. OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
for believers. I'm gonna try to figure my name out. I'm
Yeah,
doing
we're
it.
gonna be. I'm gonna support you though. I'm
Hey,
just,
thank you,
yeah,
thank
I got
you.
you. I got your back because I
Thank you.
know about the heart. We were talking about heart
It's
earlier. I
all
know
about
what
the
heart
purity
is.
of the
Yes,
heart.
there you go.
It's what's in the heart.
The girl got heart. She got heart. Yeah, we've been just having a good time, y'all. So I gotta. How long have you been doing music prior to your OnlyFans? How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for like a year and a half.
Only a year and a half. So
Yeah,
you got
year
this
and a
dope
half,
single
year and a
walk,
half.
but you've only been doing music for a year and a half. So you've only been
Year and a
rapping for a year and a half.
Yep.
Literally. Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get into music? Like, hey, you were singing as a child? Did you grow up in church? Like, how did you transition to this whole music thing? And has it all been gospel?
So no, I didn't. I know my father. I don't know him, but I know of him.
Gotcha.
And he is a singer. So I think somewhere in my blood it runs.
It's in you.
It's
You're musically inclined.
It's in there. So I tried singing a while ago, but then it didn't work out with those people. So then when me and my husband moved to Georgia, somebody at our church said, you're going to be an artist, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, whoop-whoop-whoop, and put me on his song. I sang on there. I absolutely hated it because I don't like singing. I sing and I play around and people be like, oh, you sound good. But it's like when I try, I just can't do it. It just don't come out the same. It's not the same. So I did it, and then I was like, well, I don't want to sing. You know, I'll support all of y'all, but I'm not going to sing. I don't want to do this music stuff. And he was like, no, I think you're a rapper. And I was like, oh, now I'm a rapper. Okay. So he wrote me 8 bars. He was like, rap this like you wrote it. And I was like, okay. Rapped it. And then I was like, well, shoot, I ain't trying to have everybody just writing my stuff for me if I'm going to be a rapper. So I was praying. I was listening to some beats one day, and I was praying to God, and I was like, God, if I'm supposed to do music, I need you to drop some bars in me. And I said it just like that. And after that, I had wrote 2 full songs.
Really? Wow. Yes.
And so, like literally right after that instant, like talk about God answering your prayers. I was like, "Ooh, you is instant, isn't you? You instant today." And so I was like, "Okay." And I just the next beat that I clicked on was like I started hearing it,
like actually hearing the flow of it, yeah.
And I was like, "Wow." And it started just coming out and just coming out and just coming out. And then I wrote 2 songs, and then I started writing freestyles.
Wow.
And yeah, I've never, first of all, I'm a horrible writer. Well, I think I am when it comes to other stuff. But I feel like with the music stuff, I feel like that was literally directed from God.
From you. It's like when the Holy Spirit kicks in, it's like not you anymore. Like it's not you. Like he's like singing is not my ministry. But it's like when you're in your lane and when you're in his will, it's like he'll direct you. He'll put things in your spirit and your heart and your mind on paper that you wouldn't even think of. Like, Lord, did I write this? So this is like you know when you're walking in your spirit because he's literally it's in his lane. He's coming from him. So I love it. Like I absolutely love what you're doing. I think it's dope. And you're in your own lane. So you're like sexy and saved. Like you in a whole different lane. Yeah, like you're in a whole lane. But I love it because not too many people are, I guess they're not bold enough to kind of go into the lane. So kind of explain to me what you're doing in that lane.
Good, okay?
I love it. Speak
I'm
on
on
it.
Megan Good.
Speak
First of
on
all,
it.
like I sometimes, I got my sneaks on today. Sometimes I feel like sneakers. Other days I feel like some heels and a tight dress.
Nothing wrong with it.
You know, it just depends on what I feel like. But I'm not going to allow other people to dictate what I wear because it makes them uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, that's not me. And I feel like, just because we are believers doesn't mean that women can't be sexy. And for all the people who are about to go on the Webster dictionary and look up the word sexy, I know what it say. I already looked up the definition, but guess what? We are in new times and you have to evolve with time. And we now go by the Urban Dictionary, okay? Which is why it was created. It was created by millennials. And guess what? The new meaning for sexy is attractive, admiring their beauty.
Yes.
Like, it's not just you seducing somebody. It doesn't even mean that.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
I need y'all to just open up a little more and understand because it's just like,
it's
okay.
What you think. It's okay for Christians to be sexy. It's like Christians can't be married or we can't date. It kind of goes with that too. Like
I gotta stay fly for my husband.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it right tight, look good.
Absolutely. It's like with music too. Like it's like I don't want to hear Amazing Grace on my wedding night. Like it's just not what I want to hear. So it's just certain things that us as Christians we stay in this little slender little lane. But God is bigger than that.
I'm not in no box.
I'm
just I'm not traditional at all. I literally feel like we need to unlearn religion.
I always say this: relationship over religion.
Yes,
y'all, and on that note,
that's the key to it. Like when you unlearn religion,
come on,
you will understand that being a Christian doesn't necessarily mean being religious. It means having a relationship with Christ, and that's just it.
Y'all, on that note, I couldn't have said it better myself, y'all. We about to take a break. We're about to come back and talk about your new single, Walk. We're about to talk about some of your influences and what you want people to get from your song, y'all. Keep it locked right here. It's the Mixtape with your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic. It's your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic. You're tuned into the Mixtape. If you're just now tuning in, I got Miss Day with me in the building.
Y'all know.
Y'all, we've been talking about all types of stuff. We've been talking about demons. We've been talking about OnlyFans. Now, just no, but we've been talking about her own lane, which I'm love. I'm calling it the saving and sexy lane because I feel like you're in your own lane.
That.
Yeah, but
I'm stealing it.
No, take it. But I love the lane that she's in. I think a lot of people.
Baby.
Come on now, come on.
I
think
don't worry, I give you percentage.
Okay, girl, I'll take 20. But I love it because I think so many young ladies, we were talking about, when we were talking earlier before the interview, we were talking about like the urban gospel lane. I believe there's a whole target market for this urban gospel lane. The people who are like probably 20 and up or 30 and up, and when you're hearing music on the radio, you just want to hear something that kind of flows into it. You might want to hear some Jesus music like we were saying earlier, but you might not want to just clap your hands and stomp your feet all the time. You just want to chill and flow.
My outlook is this. Sometimes you want to hear crunk music.
You do.
And sometimes the crunk music that is on, it feeds you negative things. And my whole outlook is not even just about just the Christian music. Mm-hmm. It's about just being inspirational in general.
That's good.
And putting positivity out there into the world because it's so much negative things. And you should be able to get crunk and still be fed some good stuff.
That's good. You're right, because subconsciously sometimes you get crunk and then you be like, then you realize what you're saying.
Like you start busting people over the head with bottles and stuff. And that's why I don't listen to too much secular because you start to act that way.
And you start to do things you didn't even realize, like, wow, my actions are speaking through me and I didn't even realize it from singing this song, or it's making me want to do something that I normally wouldn't do, or that's out of my character because I'm singing the song 100 times a day, because you know how radio is.
You mess around, have you the old, listen.
Come on.
It had the old you come back up and it's like, I ain't mean for that to happen. I just wanted to listen to a couple tunes. So this is another option for you to go to. And if you're not, if you feel like, if you feel like me, because I feel that way, I can't listen to secular music all the time. I just can't. I need some, I need some positive stuff. And that's just what it is. So if you like that, this is a good option for you to listen to.
Yeah, it's another avenue. Like, I want to be crunk. I'm feeling hype today. I want to go to work. I want to go hype. I don't want to go sad. And then boom, turn on Walk.
And not only that, like I think like for me, like I feel like there's a testimony in music.
Oh, yes.
So even if that, like, your music might help somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, even just through, like, for instance, I was scrolling and I found NF.
Okay, yeah.
I love him.
Yeah,
he's so dope.
Yes, he's
but
dope.
I found him and he, like, I can relate to a lot of his music. And, like, I was looking through the comments and people were like, this music has helped me. Even though he don't say Jesus got every fight, or his music is a testimony and it's helping somebody get through that.
Absolutely. That's what your music should be. It's kind of like, you can be a Christian, you could talk about the Bible all day. Nothing wrong with knowing the Bible or learning the Bible. But you can talk about it all day. But it's like people watch your actions and people watch how you walk and how you talk. And if you're in a work environment, they kind of watch you. Like, oh, you say you're a believer, you say you're a Christian. Let me see how you act, or let me see how you react when a certain person comes at you a certain type of way. So I think that's the same feeling with music. I don't have to say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus Christ all the time, but you know what I'm saying through my music, and you can feel through music as well. You know my walk, and then you can it resonates with you. So I totally agree with you on that aspect. Absolutely. Like, I think that's so important that we have more music like that for people who do want to get inspired, but they may not call themselves a Christian, so they may not turn on a gospel station, but but they don't even know what they listening to at first. Like, wow.
That's my mission.
Yeah. That's absolutely. I think it's an amazing mission. So is that your mission? So let's talk about this song, Walk. What's your mission with the song Walk? Like, I like it. I heard it. I was like, okay, walk. I was jamming.
So the song Walk is basically just me saying this is my walk. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to flex for y'all. I'm not about to be anybody other than myself.
Yeah.
And this is my personal journey. And I'm going to do this way, you know, the way God intended for me to do it. And anything that he does, that he sees that I'm not doing, he will fix and correct and shape up, and he will mold me into who he wants me to be.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that song just says, like, you can be fashionable, you can do this, you can do that, but you can still walk with Jesus.
And I love it. And it doesn't matter where your walk is with Jesus. Like, you could be a new Christian, or you could be trying to find your way to Christ. Like, everybody's walk is different.
That's
Everybody's
facts.
walk of life is different. But Jesus will meet you where you are. So I love it. Like,
He will.
I love it. Like, I absolutely love the song. And I hear you coming out with an EP too.
Yeah.
So what can we expect with this EP?
I mean, you heard a little snippet or whatever. So I don't know. You know what? Things change.
Okay,
just out
okay.
of nowhere. So right now I have the songs on there, but you know, anything can change.
We don't know when it's gonna change.
I don't really know. It's just you're gonna hear a bit of testimony in there, but then you're also gonna, how would I describe it? You're gonna hear like the excitement
Okay.
of like just like getting closer to God and just embracing who I am and not being, because for a minute it's hard to embrace. It was hard to embrace myself and be who I am, you know. And so it's just me embracing myself and loving myself and just enjoying this journey.
I love
And then
it.
you will hear a little bit of testimony of what I went through, but I mean, I'm gonna save the good stuff for the album.
So I like your transparency. Like, you're actually letting people in on your life and your walk with God and how you're evolving with God. And I think that's good, because a lot of people look at churches sometimes, they look at Christians and say, oh, she's been a Christian all her life. Like, you know.
Nah, I ain't been no Christian all my life. No.
I'm just saying, people look at that and they be like, oh, no, you know, like we were talking about earlier, oh, I can't go to church because I'm not there yet. Or maybe I can't listen to certain music because my ears are not ready for that. But you're like, people can grow with you. They're like, wow, I see where she is in her walk. You know, she's trying to get to a certain place. I'm here, but I can maybe meet in the middle. So I like that you're being very transparent. I mean, it's like Mary J. Blige. You know, she's very transparent with her music. Like, we done been through everything with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
and we love her for it. So I can see people loving you for that, just to grow with you and walk with you. And I think that's important, because a lot of people are scared to be transparent because Christians are very judgmental.
Yeah.
If I would say that. So
Only God can judge me, so I ain't worried.
1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Y'all say that one more time. But I even struggle with transparency myself, because I grew up in the church. So I'm like, my mom's music director. So I'm like, you know, I got to act a certain way, be a certain way. I don't want people judging me, because they're like, that girl grew up in the church. What's she doing? So I've always had to
It's
feel
not
some type
easy,
of way.
though.
It's not. So as I'm getting older, I am being more transparent. Like, hey, this is who I am. This is who you're going to get. Like, hey, this is who I am. But I think you reach more people that way versus being quote unquote holier than thou.
That is the way that your supporters, I don't like to really call them fans.
Right. No,
I
I
like
hear
to call
you.
them supporters. But your supporters are going to connect through that transparency. Like, if you can't be transparent with them and give them something to connect with, what are they going to connect with?
Absolutely. Like, this is coming from a woman perspective. Like, you know you're supposed to be celibate. You know you're supposed to save yourself for God. So you get in this predicament. Of course, hey, I wasn't celibate all my life. I've had sex before marriage. But you're scared to say that when you're in, you grew up in church. You're like, I can't tell the people that. But you don't know who you can touch or reach back and be like, hey, girl, I did it. But you don't have to keep doing it. Like, it's a way to get out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can kind of like, the tablet ringing. Sorry about that.
You good. We'll edit that out. You good.
But you can literally help somebody through something, or some people might not feel comfortable enough, and you might allow them. You might be that person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not. For me, it's really not easy to be transparent because, I feel like I've been through a lot of things. And so I'm still just learning how to, like, deal with them.
Yeah, it takes time.
So I feel like music is helping me with it, but it's not easy. So I think people understand that, so they will appreciate that.
Yeah.
And they will want to support you even more just based off of the story.
And that's what I've noticed. Yeah, people want somebody to relate to. Even as a kid, I wanted somebody to relate to, like, oh, I'm doing this, and I'm thinking everybody's holy and everybody's perfect. And then when somebody comes out with a book or somebody like, oh, we do have something in common. So you never know who you're gonna reach just by sharing your story. Although it may be uncomfortable for you, there are things we go through for a reason to help somebody else. So I think, what's the purpose if you don't share your story and you're not helping anybody? Right. All you're doing is suffering. And I think it's also therapy when you share your story as well. I'm all for Jesus and therapy. So I think it's therapy. Music is therapy too. Like you said, music helps you. I think music is therapy too. So all in all, man, I'm gonna keep saying it. I love what you're doing. So I gotta ask you too, speaking, we're talking about females being saved and sexy. What are some of the challenges you've seen as a female rapper in the CHH industry?
Challenges?
You ain't seen any, that's good.
Well, I feel like, I just feel like women in general are just, they don't get enough recognition. And I feel like for a long time, the industry was dominated with males.
Ooh, a long time.
I feel like right now is 2020 is just the beginning of the women rising and just stepping up.
Right.
2021 is gonna be worse. Okay, we just scratching the surface. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of dope female rappers that are just so great and so purely talented, and I just be like, I'm happy to even be alive to see it happening. Yeah, and to be a part of it is like, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's dope. Like, you're in the era, like, well, a God Over Money, Reach Records, they're signing first females. You got One Day, you got AI, The Anomaly, which are both some phenomenal ladies. They're both dope. So I do think it's an era, and I want to see more female rappers. Like, coming
There's
up,
a lot more out there that have not been discovered.
That have not even been tapped. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I want to see more because we're talented as women. And it's like that industry wide. It's like, it can only be, that's one thing I dislike about the industry as a whole, secular mainstream. It's like it can only be one. So you have like, you heard, first we had like Nicki Minaj, well, in this era, I'm talking about Nicki Minaj, and then you had
Cardi B
come out. It's like, we can't have both of them. Why can't we have both?
They always try to, and that's one of the things I think that really bugged me is that I really, when those two, when Cardi B came out, I thought Nicki Minaj was going to, they were just going to do songs together. I really looked forward to that. Then when I seen how like the industry is just so cruel to put people against each other, especially women, they love to see the cattiness. And it's like, we have to be smarter than that. We have to be wiser than that to understand that is what they want to see and not give them that, but the opposite.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. We have to be smart. Like, we have to outsmart them at their own game.
Yeah.
Because they're going to try. I mean, you got a million guy rappers out right now. Like, even back in the day, it was like Missy and then Lil Kim. Like, but it was always one. It was like always one. The Brad. Like, that's my era. I'm damn old school. Hey. Even Queen Latifah. It probably back in the day it wasn't so bad because you had like Queen Latifah, you had like MC Lyte, you had that whole era, Yo-Yo, Roxanne Shante before them. But even though then they had some diss records, but it was like good fun. Like, it was still cool. I don't know if it was good and fun, but they're cool now. But what I'm saying, that's probably the last time where you saw a whole lot of female rappers become one.
But it's happening now.
Happening again. I'm about to say, with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, I mean, the song is off the chain. But, but I like the cohesiveness and togetherness that they're bringing with the song,
Yeah, the song off the chain. But hey, listen.
But we're not talking about we're talking about the heart. We're talking about the heart.
But, I feel like even Cardi B, she has given recognition to.
I like Cardi B. It's my girl.
I love her. I love her how authentic and real she is. And I love her for where she is lives, and I don't expect anything but
who
she is.
I
and
love
that's
her for
the
that.
problem with people. Stop expecting something from somebody that you already know what you're gonna get.
Absolutely.
Like, you're just gonna disappoint yourself. But she has showed love to Mulatto, which is another great female artist who's coming up. Secular. But I mean, secular or not, like, I just feel like women is their time to rise. And it's only gonna take one person who's already up there to bring people up. And I feel like that's what Cardi B is doing.
I love it. Yeah.
She is showing so much love, and I just love and respect her for that, because most people would be like, oh no, I ain't showing her no love, she might take my spot. You know, that's how females think typically.
It is.
But she's like, I'm embracing all of these different women. Even though y'all not on the song, we about to get y'all in this video. I'm about to show everybody that we ain't hating on each other. We loving one another, and we showing support, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Absolutely, I love it. And what God, how cliche as it may be, is real. What God has for you is for you. Can't nobody take what God has for you. Secular, mainstream, wherever you are in life, what God has for you is for you. So don't worry about somebody trying to come up and take your spot. There's enough room for everybody.
There's enough food to eat for everybody.
It's enough people in this world to buy both albums. Like, it's okay. Like, we want to see a tour. You both could be on the same tour. We buying both albums. Like, I love to see women collaborate. I love to see Black Girl Magic all day long. I always love, especially seeing female lyricists in CHH, in inspirational, whatever. I love it because it's not enough of it mainstream, I would say. And I think
but don't worry, it's our time too.
It's our time to
It's
shine.
our time.
Hey.
It's CHH, inspirational, whatever you want to call it. Because it's all the same if you ask me.
I'm not big on genres. I'm just like, hey, what you doing?
It's music.
I'm not big on independent. If it's dope, it's dope.
Listen,
that's what it is. If it's dope, it's dope. So, man, so you're not just a lyricist. You're also a talk show host.
Yeah.
So you gotta tell us about your talk show too.
Oh, so I'm a co-host on Dash Network for New Music Sunday Review.
Okay.
Urban Gospel Station, and I'm a co-host with the Coast, Mr. CSA 2K.
Shout out, Mr. CSA 2K.
Yes, shout out to him. Y'all gotta tune in. You know, it's Sunday, every Sunday, 10 a.m.
So what y'all talking about on your? It's new music.
Yes, New Music Sunday Review. So my segment is called. Throughout the show, we talk about like a little bit of sports, splash, real news. Little conversations. We do scripture of the day. We do spotlight artist of the week or whatever. And so we also have a part where it's my segment. It's Unapologetically Me, and I just do whatever I want in there. Just whatever topic I feel like, that's what's going in there. I don't even got a topic for right now for this show coming up. But hey, listen, right when I get there, you gonna have it. The Holy Spirit's gonna, how God works. Like he worked in the song. He gonna work. He gonna work too. Times where I sat in front of the mic and got nothing. I'm like, I'ma just trust God, and then next thing you know, it's just flowing out.
It's all there. I love it, but I think that's that trust factor, man.
Yeah.
That faith over fear, that trust factor.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't reach their fullest potential because they're afraid to trust God. Like, you gotta trust him, man.
Like this whole me it was not me. I used to be so afraid to like speak.
Really?
But now I just can't shut up.
It just flows. That's why I say, we gotta throw this radio show in before we wrap up, because you just flowing on this mic.
I be
you at home on the mic.
It's not me, it's somebody else.
It's within me. It's the Spirit. It's the heart. So, man, what's next for Miss Day? Like, what's next? We know we got the EP out, but can we get a date on the EP? Like, what's next?
I don't got those details.
Okay, what can we expect during this 2020 quarantine and 2021? What can we expect next?
Well, I am just really just working on and polishing up that EP and just focusing on my boutique, New You Boutique, and you.
Okay, talk about
boutique.
that. Tell us about
I got my own boutique.
Okay.
And it's just, boutique.
All right. Clothes. Is it out already, or is it?
It's already.
Oh, is it online?
Yeah, it's online.
Tell people where to go.
Oh, www.nuuboutique.com.
Yeah, that's from the Sexy and Save one, the one who dresses fly.
So
there
if
you go.
You're
go
to be
get
sexy and save, head on over there.
You go ahead and go to the new boutique. I like it. It's new. Did I say it right?
New You.
New You.
So it's New You, but it's just spelled differently.
NUU.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with
So
it.
that I'm just gonna be focusing on that and trying to revamp that and just seasons change, clothes change. So
Hey.
you know,
Hey. Is that in the song? I feel like that's a lyric.
I don't know, but it could be.
It could be. Okay, I'm
It
just
could be
I
one.
feel like that's a lyric in my mind. My spirit.
But yeah, I'm just gonna focus on that and just focus on more music and just I don't know, just a merch maybe. I'm trying to figure out, I want to do another show, my own show with just my my sisters,
Oh yeah.
So I'm working on that too. And anything I'm missing, am I working on something else? I gotta look at my manager because sometimes I be like, woo-doo-doo-doo. No, he said I'm good.
That's
so
2 thumbs up on that
I
one.
think I'm concert.
Oh yeah, Rhythm and Praise, right? It was a different concert.
Oh, what is it? Park Central Music Fest. Where is
Okay.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, guys. I don't have my schedule.
It's okay.
If I had my schedule, I wouldn't be on time or there for anything because I can't. My brain don't function like
I
that.
hear you. Yes,
So he's
hallelujah.
the brain. He keeps the times and all of that. He just tell me where I need to be and I be there.
Shout out Chris. Shout out to the brain.
That's right.
Oh
No,
yeah.
for
Oh
real.
yeah. What's that day? Oh gee. That just turned bad. Wait. Yeah, I did say I was gonna be there. I sure did. I'll
He
be
did.
there.
You
When
said
is
that.
it? What's the date?
Don't forget now.
October 30th. We'll be in the building. G Wade will be there too. I just volunteered you. Yeah, right. We'll be in the building October 30th. So y'all most definitely.
October 30th. Wait. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
That's October 30th.
No, October 30th. That's a
Friday.
That's a Friday.
Is that the day before Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it a costume party or something? I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know,
listen, I don't
hey,
know.
but y'all, I think it's gonna be virtual and in person. So y'all make sure you tune in virtually. We're gonna throw that part in there from what I
I
know.
might show up with my costume.
Boom, because it's October 30th. It's
I
not
don't
gonna
even celebrate Halloween. I just like to dress up.
So, y'all know I'm a church kid. We had what was it, Halloween harvest, church harvest.
We
the
can't-
same concept.
I just want to dress up as something real cute.
There you go.
That's all.
I used to wear like a little tutu.
Can't we have like a fantasy day or something?
Yeah, something like Christians can have fun too. We
That's
can dress
right.
up. It's okay. So, man, before we wrap up, man, I've enjoyed you on the show. You got to give the people a good inspirational word. With the climate of the times, everything that's going on right now, from police brutality to us coming up to vote, which I'm encouraging everybody to vote. I hope you already registered to vote. The registration day was October 5th. So anyway, but what's an encouraging word that you have for people right now during these times that we're in from an inspirational standpoint?
Faith over fear.
Oh, yes.
So even though you might not be able to see something, don't allow fear to hold you back from going through with something, because fear will stop everything. And take me as an example. Like, I did not expect to be doing this. This was not my thing. I'm the person that be in the corner, like just scoping out everything. I like the back seat, but when God pours you to the front, you have to
When God
go
says
out
go,
there,
you
know
gotta
what I'm
go.
saying? But I'm just saying, like, no fear, faith. Have faith and trust in God. Trust your process, trust your journey, and believe in yourself. And, with God, you can conquer everything.
Amen.
Period.
I love that. God did not give us the spirit of fear. We said faith over fear. That's my quote
Yeah.
for everything. You have to literally have faith over
Faith
fear.
it till you make it.
That's a t-shirt.
Oh.
We're going to have to talk about that. We'll talk about the split rights on that one.
Okay, yeah, we
because I like that one.
Yeah, I like that
till
too.
you make
Faith
it.
over-
Yeah, that's
faith-
fair.
yeah, okay,
I like
okay,
that.
yeah,
I like that.
we
We
got that.
have 2 shirts, faith over fear.
Okay.
But let's not say it too loud on the radio because
Yeah,
they're gonna be
'cause
trying to
don't be
take
trying
it.
to steal our
Yeah,
stuff.
we know. But it's already copyrighted and
We
trademarked.
doing it right now.
It's on there. The manager's in the building. He got it. Man, tell everybody where to follow you, all social media, where to go get your single walk. Tell everybody everything.
So you can get my my single walk on Spotify, all that good stuff, Apple Music, all of it,
All of it.
everywhere. Just Google it. Walk by Miss Day, MSDAY.
Tell everybody where to
MS
follow you on social
dot.
media.
So my social media handles are all the same: TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm mainly on TikTok and Instagram, so you can follow me there at Ms. Day, MSDAY _.
Y'all got it, MSDAY _. I'm too old to be on TikTok.
Make sure
I'm
you
on
follow
Instagram.
the gang too.
Go ahead, shout them out.
Dang, what is the It's FMG.
FMG.
It's FMG.
It's FMG.
Yes.
So that's MSDAY _, and it's FMG.
I think it's
We're going to find out, y'all. We're going to confirm.
Yeah, it's FMG. ITS FMG. Follow the gang because, you know, we lit.
Hey, there you go.
We stay lit.
Follow the gang. Follow Miss Day, man. I appreciate you. I've enjoyed having you on this show. You're a light, and I'm looking forward to the journey God has for you because, baby, you in your own lane.
Well,
Stay there. Don't let nobody take you from it. What God has for you is for you. And kill the game, girl.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes,
It's very
ma'am.
much appreciated.
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
loved it.
Well, I'm happy you loved it, y'all. Keep it locked right here. It's the Mixtape. Wiki, the Mixtape Podcast with your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic.